Зрозуміло, що карантин – це не канікули, на жаль. Сидіти вдома протягом довгого часу нелегко. Діти вже встигли засумувати по школі і вчителям, і особливо по спілкуванню з друзями. Але наберімося терпіння. Карантин не назавжди. А щоб витратити вільний час з користю, ми продовжуємо наші дистанційні уроки з кращими вчителями міста. Вчимося разом.
Nice to see you, dear students. My name is Irina, and I'm happy with the opportunity to give you this lesson today. To make our lesson interactive and informative, I would ask you to prepare a sheet of paper, a pen or a pencil, and any device. It may be your cell phone, your laptop, your tablet, or computer, of course. The necessary thing is an access to the internet. So, let us start. Today, we are all under the waterfall of information, especially now, under the conditions of quarantine. Where do we get our news? Which source do we use? How often do we say that it must be right, it must be true, because I read it on the internet? Our only tool to deal with the phenomena is using our critical thinking. It can help us stay well informed and reasonable. So, as you might have suggested, the topic of our lesson today is fake news. We use these words very often now, don't we? So, what is fake news? According to the Cambridge Dictionary, fake is an object that is made to look real or valuable in order to deceive people. Fake news are false stories that appear to be news, spread on the internet or using other media, usually created to influence political views or as a joke. Now it's time to start our practice. We are going today to compare two websites, this one and this one. We are going to find out which of the web pages is fake and which one is real, We are going to discuss two nature creations, Three Octopus and Octopus 3. If we translate correctly, we will find out that Three Octopus is an animal and Octopus 3 is a plant. Unfortunately, I do not have any technical possibility to link the web pages, but you are welcome. You can link the web address zapatopi.net or web address atlasobscura.com and look through these web pages. So when we follow the first link, we will find an article about the Three Octopus. What can we read here about it? Please link the web pages and read together with me. You shouldn't spend a long time looking up unknown vocabulary. Just look through to catch the detailed ideas, the key ideas. The octopus can be found on the west coast of North America. On average, measured from arm tip to mantle tip, It is from 30 to 33 centimeters long. Unlike most other cephalopods, головоногие, cephalopods, tree octopuses are amphibious. They are intelligent, as we can see, and inquisitive beings. Also, we can read in the article that they have 8 arms. Their eyesight is comparable to humans. Also, they are able to change the color of their skin. When they are angry, they are red, and when they feel fear, they are white. Here are some facts about their reproductive cycle and some facts about their migration in spring. What else? If we scroll our page, we will read that although the Three Octopus is not officially listed on the endangered species list, the creators of the site think that it should be added soon, since its numbers are at a critically low level for its breeding needs. After we read this part of the article, we find out that there are several reasons for that. And one of them is fashion industry. They began to kill it in large numbers to sell it to the rich in the form of head ornaments. The article is rather big. There are a lot of links on the website and plenty of other interesting information to read about. Now, dear friends, we are going the next website page, our second website, www.atlasobscure.com, if you remember. Please link it on your devices. What can we see here? We can see here the octopus tree of Oregon. No one knows how this plant came to have so many trunks. Here are trunks. These are trunks. And let us try to find the answer on the second page. What can we read here? This plant is believed to be around 250 to 300 years old. The tree itself extends from a central base that nearly 50 feet round. And instead of shooting up with a central trunk as other trees do, the body of this tree splits into a number of smaller trunks, like octopus's arms, you see. Some believe that the tree was simply shaped by natural conditions, such as extreme weather. Others have developed the theory that it was the American Indians in the area that trained the tree into its cage-like assortment of thick vertical trunks. It is believed that they created the tree to hold canoes and corpses for ritual purposes. There are a lot of links on the website page too, and also a lot of other interesting facts to read about. So, which website is fake? Our goal today is to find out why it is fake. To answer these questions, we should ask ourselves, where does the information come from? When was it posted online? Who created the information? What does the post or website look like? How do you know for certain that it's true? Let us examine our websites, our two websites about Three Octopus and Octopus 3. Please, dear friends, look at the screen. Here you can see a table, and I ask you to copy, to draw a similar table on your sheets of paper. It is the most convenient way to compare. While I'll be telling you more detailed about the criteria, please fill in the table. After I finish, we will compare our results. So, let us start. And the first, our criterion is: where does the information come from? Look at the URL. What is URL? URL is a uniform resource locator, colloquially termed a web address. We usually call web address the term URL. It is a reference to a web resource that specifies its location on a computer network and a mechanism for retrieving it. Does our URL that we are dealing with today familiar or credible, believable? Here we have some tips to answer the question. Websites with these URLs are usually legitimate, official, believable. .com, .org, .net, .edu, and .gov. Fake websites, dear students, usually have URLs that end with lo, .com, .co. Alternatively, fake URLs are incomplete. Also, fake websites have similar names to the authentic sites. For example, Sky News instead of Sky News, you see? Please examine the URLs of our websites we are working with today and write down your conclusion in your tables. And I'm going on. The second criterion for us is: when was the post put online? What is the date on the post? Is the date real? Is the post recent? And here are some tips. Again, fake news is often posted on dates which don't exist. For example, the 13th of February or the 1st of April. Always check the date. Sometimes the news was posted years ago, but is still circulated in the net as news. Next one. Who created the information? Who wrote the article? Who took the photo? Real photos should always give the name of the person who took them or explain where they come from. Always look at photos carefully. Could they have been photoshopped? Boys and girls, look at the photos of our tree and our octopus. Check suspicious photos by doing a reverse Google image search. Other websites may have used the same photo for different news. What is reverse Google image research? Reverse image search is a search engine technology that takes an image file as input query and returns results related to the image. Search engines that offer reverse image capability include Google and TinEye. Some websites, such as Reddit, also provide a reverse image search capacity. Go to the image search page or any image results page and upload an image file from your computer or enter the URL from an image online. I've checked images of the Three Octopus and Octopus 3 with help of the engine, and I propose you to do the same. After we finish, we will discuss our results. The following criterion for us. What does the website or post look like? Look at the layout. Is the website well presented and carefully organized? Look at the headline. Is it sensational? Is there an About Us part with contact information? Are sources given for the information? Is the spelling and grammar correct? Genuine websites usually look professional. They usually contain an About Us section, contact information, sources and links to more information. Check the spelling and grammar. Fake websites often contain mistakes in English. Please check our websites according to the criterion and fill in your notes in your tables. And I'm going on. The last, fifth criterion is how do you know for certain that it's true? Check the context again. Does any information seem unlikely, too good, or too amazing to be true? Real news stories should appear in several news outlets, not just the one you are looking at. Cross-check the information with a credible website to see if you can find the same story. And now it's time to compare our results. In my opinion, the fake website page is this one, zapatapi.net, website that describes Three Octopus. Let us discuss. At first, looking at the URL of this website, we can notice that three magic letters, www, we also call them www more often, are absent in the URL of the first website. Also, I noticed that images of the octopus consist entirely of artwork and photoshopped images. A reverse image search shows this. Also, we can't elicit who took the photo. Comparing the site about Octopus 3, atlasobscura.com, confirms that the image of the tree can be found at other credible websites. Also, we can read the name of the photographer. She's Alicia Miller, and we can even contact her. Let's go. There is no About Us section at the site zapatapi.net. There isn't any contact information on the page. The brown background and green letters are very difficult for reading. So, what can we see when we go to the site about Octopus 3? We can contact the administration of the site in different ways. Print quality is very pleasing for the eye and is not tiring. Also, the content. See the section on history on the site about octopus. It is sensational and not credible. A simple check on more credible websites reveals that the creature doesn't exist. Unfortunately, the Three Octopus doesn't exist. And talking about the octopus tree, there is no evidence on other credible sites that it is not a true story. Google image search found the information about the tree in other net sources. I hope you have found more evidence of the fake nature of the website about Three Octopus. Dear students, I would like to explain you what do I mean when I say other credible sites. Please look at the screen. Please look here. I want to present you some sources you should use to check if the news is fake or true. I'd advise you to make a photo of the page, the photo of the slide. These websites are really helpful. If we check our information about a Three Octopus here on the website www.snopes.com, if we place a claim about our Three Octopus here, we will get the answer from the website. This news is fake. Very convenient, isn't it? The second extremely important source is www.houselayer.net. What is the source and why it is so important? Houselayer is a website established by Brett Christensen, dedicated to critically analyzing the veracity of urban legends. While it is best known for debunking false stories, it also hosts a page listing strange but true urban legends. Please look here. Here is the site Houselayer. The site offers a lot of categories for investigating. And the last source, the most important and the most useful one, www.Newsela.com. Why is it so valuable? At first, at the site Newsela, you can find news in plenty of categories: science, health, arts, sports, culture, etc. Only true news, you see. Also, it is not only informational site, because after you read an article you chose, you can click activities on the right. This option will help you to check your reading skills and develop your critical thinking. You'll have an opportunity to improve your vocabulary and writing skills too, with the help of the activity. So it's the best idea for students. Now, dear friends, we know how to identify fake news and true news. I hope that today's lesson was interesting and useful for you. And before I say goodbye, I would like to ask you, do a home task. As a home task, I propose you to create your own fake news. To do that, you can use the website www.fadi.com. Here you can create your own fake story and hand it out to your friends, family members, or neighbors. And you will see how fake news making works. You just need to create the name of your newspaper, the date of your fake news, compose a sensational headline, and your own fake story. So, dear students, I wish you to be creative, reasonable, attentive, and healthy. Thank you for your kind attention. Hope to see you again. Goodbye.
Я впевнена, що цей урок був корисним. Дякую вам за увагу. Бережіть себе та своїх близьких. Побачимось на наступному уроці.